For more than 25 years, the smartest 30 minutes on television. From the campus of Wake Tech Community College, get your crania in gear. It's time to play Brain Game.
Welcome everyone to the Brain Game Playoffs. 16 teams vying for the title of Brain Game Champion. Competing today are Apex Friendship High School and Southeast Raleigh High School. High fives all around. All right, good job. High fives from both sides. Good job. All right. Way to high five in. Well, hello and welcome to Brain Game, everyone. I'm your host, Mark Roberts. Thanks so much for joining us here at Wake Tech Scott, Northern Wake Campus. Let's meet the players and get this thing started, shall we? First of all, from Southeast Raleigh High School in Wake County, we have CJ, Megdoot, and Callie. That is Southeast Raleigh High School, everyone. And from Apex Friendship High School, also in Wake County, we have David, Will, and Sid. That is Apex Friendship, everyone. All right. Remember, in Brain Game, each team will have first crack at 3 questions in each category. Correct answers in Brain Game earn you 20 points. Get it wrong, we take 20 away. If a team can't answer a question, they can certainly pass. So the other team should always be ready with a response. Let's get this Brain Game playoff match underway while our teams are hoping to cross over to the next round. In today's pop-up culture, we'll be testing them on their knowledge of crossover artists. Listen carefully to the clue and earn points if you can correctly identify the musician who started in one genre of music and had success in another. So, we will begin pop-up culture crossover artist with Southeast Raleigh. Her first album of Christian music sold 200 copies. She sold nearly 140 million copies of her later singles like California Girls and Roar. Who is she?
Our team's answer is Katy Perry.
Katy Perry is right. Question 2 for Southeast Raleigh. Bob Dylan wrote Wagon Wheel, but his cover got him a Grammy. His first Grammy was with Hootie and the Blowfish. Who is this country pop star?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Apex Friendship if you would like to try.
Our team's answer is Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker is correct. Now we're back with Southeast Raleigh to finish up pop-up culture. His bluegrass albums with Alison Krauss are great, but he's better known for leading Led Zeppelin.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is Robert Plant.
Robert Plant is correct. All right, now let's do pop-up culture crossover artists with Apex. The Country Music Hall of Fame's Education Center is named for her. Before it was just a blank space. Who is this pop superstar?
Our team's answer is Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is right. It works for all kinds of pop culture questions these days. But all right, question 2 in pop-up culture for Apex. In 2021, she was the Latin American Music Awards favorite crossover artist. In 2023, she was Mermaid Barbie. Who is this Anglo-Albanian singer?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh if you'd like to take a shot at it.
Our team's answer is pass.
That is Dua Lipa, the answer to that. And let's round out pop-up culture with Apex Friendship. Here we go. He crossed over to bluegrass from comedy. What banjo-playing comedian now solves murders in his building?
Our team's answer is Steve Martin.
Steve Martin is correct. All right, no jerks in this bunch, but maybe some wild and crazy guys. If you remember that, that's going back a little ways. Love Steve Martin, but there's no joking around to earn points in our next category, which is headliners. Players, we've got questions from current events covering politics, money, entertainment, and some weather. Each team will start with a visual clue. We like to be visual, all right. Starting headliners with Southeast Raleigh. The institution he heads chose not to raise interest rates in January. Who is this chair of the Federal Reserve?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
That is Jerome Powell. All right, sticking with Southeast Raleigh for headliners. She appeared in a recent Saturday Night Live cold open sketch criticizing former President Trump. Who is this Republican challenger?
Our team's answer is Nikki Haley.
Nikki Haley is right. And rounding out headliners with Southeast Raleigh, possibly aggravated by the El Nino phenomenon, wildfires are plaguing what South American country with a long Pacific coast border?
Our team's answer is Chile.
Chile is correct. All right, let's try headliners over there with Apex Friendship. His house may have fallen, but he still headlined the Super Bowl halftime show this year. Who is this singer?
Our team's answer is Usher.
Usher is right. All right, question 2 in headliners for Apex Friendship. Imran Khan, former prime minister of what Asian nation, was recently convicted of corruption?
Our team's answer is Pakistan.
Pakistan is correct. And last headliners for Apex Friendship. Republican Senator James Lankford and Democrat Senator Chris Murphy are two authors of a bipartisan bill to address what urgent national political problem?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh.
Our team's answer is pass.
Answer we're looking for there is immigration. And many stories in America, of course, start with immigration. But in our next category, across America, we're focusing on the ending. Teams, each clue will consist of a popular geographical endings from sea to shining sea. Be sure to listen carefully and work together to earn points. So again, starting across America endings with Southeast Raleigh. The Mississippi River flows through Louisiana as it empties into the Gulf of Mexico. In what state is its source?
Our team's answer is Minnesota.
Minnesota is right. Question 2 and across America for Southeast Raleigh. The Oregon Trail had one end in Oregon, but the other end is in the vicinity of what western Missouri city?
Our team's answer is Kansas City.
Kansas City is correct. And last across America for Southeast Raleigh. In 1869, the Golden Spike, creating the first transcontinental railroad, was driven in the territory that is now what state?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship if you would like to take a shot at that.
Our team's answer is pass.
Utah, what we're looking for. All right, now let's do across America endings with Apex Friendship. The southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail is in Georgia. The northern terminus is Mount Katahdin in what state?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh if you would like to take a shot at that.
Our team's answer is Maine.
Maine is correct. All right, this is question 2 and across America for Apex Friendship. The Erie Canal stretches between the Niagara River and what other river?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Southeast Raleigh.
Our team's answer is the St. Lawrence River.
That is incorrect. Hudson River, the answer we're looking for. And let's round out across America with Apex Friendship. The Hoover Dam is at one end of Lake Mead. Name one of the two states that border Lake Mead.
Our team's answer is Nevada.
That is correct, or Arizona. You got it. Nevada works out there. When Brain Game returns, we're playing Word Power with trademarks. And we'll ask you about our national anthems in arts and lit. Brain Game will be right back, everyone. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. Got a great game going on here. After that first round of play, we have Southeast Raleigh on the board with 100 points, and Apex Friendship is on with 140. It is time now to find out how well our players can do filling in the blanks. In today's Word Power, we're looking for trademarks that were so popular, they became words. All right, let's start with Southeast Raleigh Word Power trademarks. Have you ever eaten a Chinese gooseberry? Maybe. This four-letter word is owned by Zespri and is used by clever New Zealand farmers.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship if you would like to try.
Our team's answer is kiwi.
Kiwi is correct. Now, back to Southeast Raleigh for question 2. It isn't someone with gas. This 11-letter word was used by John Rissman and Son for its lightweight gabardine jackets.
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
I could use one in the studio sometime. It's a windbreaker. Windbreaker, what we're looking for there. And this is last Word Power for Southeast Raleigh. You might have one in your backyard. This 10-letter word for a bouncy apparatus comes from the Spanish word for diving board.
Our team's answer is trampoline.
Trampoline is correct. I like saying bouncy apparatus. It's kind of cool. All right, now let's go over to Apex Friendship for Word Power trademarks. This 7-letter word for compressed pills is now used to describe compressed news that you might find at the grocery store checkout.
Our team's answer is tabloid.
Tabloid is correct. All right, question 2 for Apex Friendship and Word Power trademarks. This 8-letter word is often used with fire. What is this trademark for a mobile garbage bin?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh.
team's answer is pass.
Answer there is dumpster, like dumpster fire. That's yes, mobile garbage bin. And last, word power for Apex. This 7-letter word is sometimes mistaken for muesli. However, this was trademarked in the 1800s. What is this baked breakfast bar?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh.
Our team's answer is granola.
Granola is correct. All right, well, looks like our teams had a good, nutritious breakfast this morning. Let's get to our next category. In arts and literature, we're taking a deep dive into art history. While touching on some popular music, each team will start the category with a visual clue. So let's begin arts and lit with Southeast Raleigh. Detail and figure, constructed in 1956, is considered part of what school of art that included color field and action painting? It is most associated with Jackson Pollock.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship, if you want to take a shot at that.
Our team's answer is pass.
Abstract expressionism is the answer we're looking for. All right, sticking with Southeast Raleigh for question 2 in Arts and Lit. A MacArthur Fellow. She is a giant in the Chicano literary community. Who is this author of The House of Mango Street?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Sandra Cisneros. And our last Arts and Lit for Southeast Raleigh, this country's national anthem, the Wilhelmus, is the oldest and tells of the Dutch revolt against Spain.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is the Netherlands.
Netherlands is right. All right, let's do Arts and Lits with Apex Friendship. This construction near Taos, New Mexico is an example of what indigenous architectural style named for a cultural group in the American Southwest?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh.
Our team's answer is Pueblo.
Pueblo is correct. Now, this is question 2 for Apex Friendship. If 3 Fs are written together on a piece of sheet music, what direction is being given to the player?
I defer to Sid.
All right.
Fortissimo.
Say that again.
Fortissimo.
Judges, that is incorrect. Over to Southeast Raleigh if you want to try that.
Our team's answer is pass.
Play very loud is the simple response there. And last Arts and Lit for Apex Friendship. This anthem, sung in English and French, tells of the true North strong and free and was sung by Geddy Lee at the 1993 Baseball All-Star Game. Need something over there, you guys.
Our
Anything?
team's answer is O Canada.
Oh, Canada is correct. Kind of like to belt that out as we get the hockey game. Oh, do not sing on television, Mark. Okay, sorry. What a game so far, everybody. We're playing name game, crunching numbers, and rocket science when this playoff edition of Brain Game continues in just a moment, everyone. Everyone got some great playoff action going on here, and quickly a score adjustment. Last round, Apex Friendship gave a answer in Italian, and we checked, and it was correct. So the correct scores now should read Southeast Raleigh on the board at 160, and Apex Friendship now has 240. Also, business items for the game. For Southeast Raleigh, we now have Andrew in the game. Andrew's in the game, everyone, all right? All right, duly welcomed in. Our players today have passed a lot of tests, and in Name Game today, they'll be need to test it on passes. Listen carefully to the clues, and you can earn points by identifying the correct pass, trail, gap, or divide to earn points. So let's do this. Beginning names associated with passes Name Game with Southeast Raleigh. Jedi won't find crystals here, but you can cross from Afghanistan to Pakistan on this Silk Road mountain crossing.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is Khyber.
That is the correct pass. Khyber is right. All right, let's go back to Southeast Raleigh. Rabbit Ears Pass in Colorado is on what geographical feature that separates the Atlantic and Pacific watersheds?
Our team's answer is the Great Continental Divide.
That is correct. And last name game for Southeast Raleigh, connecting Switzerland and Italy. This third highest Swiss road pass shares its name with a shaggy dog, famous for rescuing avalanche victims.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
St. Bernard's Pass is the answer we're looking for. All right, so now let's go over to Apex Friendship and do names associated with passes. Don't stop for dinner on this mountain pass crossing the Sierra Nevada. What ill-fated group lent its name to this route?
Our team's answer is Donner.
Donner is correct. Question 2 in name game for Apex Friendship. Daniel Boone led an expedition to widen this pass into Kentucky and Tennessee from Virginia.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh if you want to take a shot at that.
Our team's answer is pass.
Cumberland Gap, what we're looking for. And last name game for Apex Friendship. You can also cross the Continental Divide at South Pass, Wyoming. Provided you don't get dysentery, what route was South Pass on?
Our team's answer is the Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail is correct. And players, good news, no one got dysentery on the Oregon Trail, so we can play on with this game here. But you need your pencils and scratch paper because it is time now for crunching numbers, players. You now have twice as much time to answer your questions. If you're still stumped, you can always pass to the other team, so everyone should be a human calculator working toward an answer. Let's begin this math portion with Southeast Raleigh. In the ordered set, 1, 9, x 17, the mean is 10. What's the median?
Our team's answer is 11.
11 is correct. All right, question 2 for Southeast Raleigh. Given a cone with a base diameter of 20 inches and a volume of 300 pi cubic inches, how many inches tall is the cone? Need something over there, Southeast Raleigh? Anything?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
9 inches on that cone. And Southeast Raleigh's last mathematical question here. How many real solutions of the equation 2 times the sine of x equals x are there? Need something, Southeast Raleigh.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
3 is the answer we're looking for. All right, let's crunch numerically now with Apex Friendship. 3,157 is divisible by 11. What is the value of the digit y?
Our team's answer is pass.
That goes over to Southeast Raleigh. Need something over there, Southeast.
Our team's answer is pass.
1, the answer we're looking for. All right, going back to Apex now. Calculate the geometric mean of 8 and 32.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh.
Our team's answer is pass.
16, the answer we're looking for. And last crunching numbers for Apex Friendship. Determine the sum of the first 60 counting numbers.
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Southeast Raleigh. Need something, Southeast Raleigh. Any?
Defer to CJ.
Okay.
Our team's answer is 1,830.
You have it right. Good. All right. Good job. All right. And good news, players. You've made it through the always difficult math portion of Brain Game here. We're on now to rocket science, which means there are only 6 questions left before the final round. We're doing a deep dive with hydrology, biology, and physics. Best of luck and be sure to work together and earn points. We will start again with a visual clue. And we're going over to Southeast Raleigh for rocket science. Tomatoes are often planted with marigolds since they can repel certain insects. What is this approach to pest control, abbreviated IPM?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
I defer to Sid.
Okay, Sid?
Integrated pest management.
That is correct. All right. Now, we're sticking with Southeast Raleigh for question 2 in rocket science. 21 centimeter wavelength radiation is emitted by the cold neutral atoms of what gas as its electrons randomly flip their spins?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Hydrogen, the answer we're looking for that one. And last, rocket science for Southeast Raleigh. The shotgun type of this process uses random fragments to increase speed. What is this technology that determines the arrangement of bases in DNA?
Our team's answer is pass.
Over to Apex Friendship.
Our team's answer is pass.
Sequencing, the answer we're looking for. All right, we're going to do rocket science now with Apex Friendship. The first U.S. crewed space missions featured 7 astronauts in what program named for a fast god?
Our team's answer is Apollo.
That is incorrect. Southeast Raleigh, you want to take a shot at that?
Our team's answer is Mercury.
Mercury is the correct answer. Now, back to Apex Friendship for question 2 in rocket science. The words rare and alkali precede what other word when describing groups or families of elements? Need something over
Our
there, you
team's
guys.
answer is metal.
That is incorrect. Southeast Raleigh, you want to try?
Our team's answer is Earth metal.
Earth is correct. All right, and the last rocket science question for Apex Friendship here. Only about 3% of water on Earth is of this variety, and most of that is not accessible to humans.
Our team's answer is fresh.
Fresh is correct. All right, we're globetrotting off to an important island chain. Which one of these two teams will be advancing to the playoffs? We will find out when Brain Game returns, everyone.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. The sounds of tutoring and tech and health and fitness and arts and music. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. We hope you're playing along at home on your TV or your favorite device there. If you want more information about the smartest 30 minutes on television, go to WRAL.com and type the search words Brain Game for the season schedule, final scores, and to watch past episodes. Our regular round of play ended with Southeast Raleigh on the board at 260 and Apex Friendship with 300, a tight playoff contest. Up to 200 points are now on the table, and it all comes down to our game's final question. Each team determine how much to risk on globetrotting during the commercial break. Teams, here is your all-important final question. Home to a variety of wildlife, including giant tortoises, the Galapagos Islands belong to what country? Stay tuned. The final answer in the final. Welcome back to Brain Game, everyone. The teams are locked in with their final answers to the final question, which is, what city is the most populous city outside of Asia and is the largest Portuguese-speaking city in the world? Let's go to our teams. Let's start with Lee Early College. Please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer is Sao Paulo, Brazil.
That was correct. You risked 120 points. That brings your game total to 260. All right. Pinecrest, please tell us your answer.
Our team's answer was Rio de Janeiro.
That was incorrect. You risked 61 points. That brings your game total to 159. So with that final score of 260, Lee Early College is today's Brain Game winner, everybody. All right. Good game today. That was good. The fans love it here. All right. Well, congratulations to Lee Early College. Way to do that. Please join us next week for more of this exciting playoff action. Thank you for watching Brain Game, everyone. The smartest 30 minutes on TV. Good job. You held back. Good job, guys. You're very close. That's good. Good job.